Hi everybody, my name is Son. Welcome back to my channel, A Boy in Lux, where in this channel we share our love and admiration for all things luxury. So if you are a luxury lover or love luxury content, I would love for you to join my community on my channel by subscribing, liking my videos, and seeing what else I post. And yeah, it does really encourage me to keep making content for all you guys. I do love chatting to all you people in the comments discussing about latest trends and latest releases. So in today's video, it's an exciting video because it's going to be my part one of my review slash unboxing of the Murakami Cherry Blossoms collection. Now today is the day after the launch, so today is the 22nd that I'm filming it, and I just did pick up my item from Louis Vuitton yesterday, which was the launch date, which was the 21st of March. And yeah, it's gonna be part one of three videos because the other items are not here with me. They're still on order, but I'm gonna give you guys a, story time about how I managed to get this piece and the upcoming pieces that are still on order. So I wanted to explain my backdrop and what I'm wearing as I usually do in most videos because I like to show you guys and I know you guys are all intrigued. So you can see it's still pop mart, but something that's new is this, you guys. So let me bring it out. My sales associate, did you guys remember my Elma BB that I got and that I actually didn't get the big shopping bag? But my sales associate promised me that he would get it, and he did. He got it for me yesterday, so that was very sweet of him. He did pull through with his promise because initially with my Elma BB, another sales associate kind of took my shopping bag that was allocated for me for their client, so a bit dodgy, but it is what it is. But I'm so glad I have this now. So I can see this is the larger size shopping bag for the Murakami. So one side it has I would say the onion head. The onion head's like head on here, and you have his eyes here, the Murakami eyes. And yeah, I love this bag. Been waiting for it. I was so afraid that I wasn't gonna get it, but my sales associate pulled through, so that was really sweet of him. And what I am wearing today in celebration of this video or reveal is this. This is a jersey and it is a Sailor Moon jersey. I love the pink and then the Sailor Moon with her little peace sign. I'm a big fan of anime as well, so I watched this TV show ever since I was young, just before school. It's very, nostalgic, Y2K, as, yes. So, and it also has like these cherry blossom petals around, which I think is cute. I'll show you at the back as well. It's pretty nice at the back. So it just has like the Sailor Moon on it. I don't know if I can see. And a little bow. The bow with her locket and the crescent moon diamond in it. So I thought that was fun to wear for this video. I did wear this outfit yesterday to pick up my items from Cherry Blossom. And yeah, I have a little video. I'll probably put it here. Just like a little review of what I unboxed it there. So this one is like a second unboxing. Anyway, and yeah, my rings, because I'm wearing the Sailor Moon jersey, I'm wearing my like crescent moon rings. So I have this big one with the blue like crystals. These are from Swarovski as well. And this one is the like all white, you know, diamond. And you've seen this ring, I think. Yeah, it's the overall blue like gradient ring from the Orphan Swarovski, and my love bangle as well. And with my earrings, I'm wearing these Dior tribal earrings. I love these ones. It has this little like chain detail here and over here. And I did a bit of makeup and lashes as well. Tell me what you think. My hair's actually growing. My hair's actually growing out quite nicely. So I am growing out my hair. I've always like wanted to grow out my hair, and I think this time I'm sticking to it. In previous years, I have like gone up to this length, but then now like I always cut it because of some weird reason, or I'm not used to long hair, but I think I'm getting used to it, and I think it suits me. What do you guys think? I used to have really short hair, like a really like boy's boy hair, but I feel like this is so much more like my style, and it feels like true to who I am. So yeah, that makes me happy. So I'm firstly going to review the two items that I got yesterday at the launch of the collection, and then I'll go into a bit of a story time of how I got these pieces here in Australia. So, and then yeah, we'll have a little chit chat because this collection it wasn't, I wouldn't say it was a mess, but it was the most confusing collection. It was even more confusing than multicolor in my opinion. But anyway, let's barrel on that later, but let's review. So, firstly, these are the two items I got, and as you can see, they are in like the small box. So these are the two I got, and also my sales associate did give me the limited packaging, the shopping bag again. So I have another one of these, so that is so cute. Love collecting these. These are more like collectible, but I'm really happy about the big one for my Elma. Anyway, so I'll review this one, the longer box first. So maybe pause the video and just guess, I would like to hear what you get, guess what I got for this box. But let's reveal it because I want to wear it. Okay. Sorry, these are just the receipts. It didn't come with the packaging like the Murakami ribbon or the tissue paper or stickers or panda tags. I think they're all out. My sales associate said that it was probably like part of the first initial wave, like the multicolor and like super flat wave. So, the cherry blossoms, and I've been seeing on TikTok and on social media, it's not many, and not people don't really have packaging for cherry blossom. So, you get what you get. But I managed to get those two bags. Anyway. So to reveal the Bandoo in the brown monogram with the cherry blossoms, guys. Oh my god, this is so cute. So one side has the cherry blossoms with the monogram, as you can see here. And then the other side, it's the plain monogram. But then they do have like one single cherry blossom on the other side. But what's a bit unusual is that the tag is here. And it's like, yeah, I know you're supposed to cut this tag off when you use it, but it's like blocking the cherry blossom. Like I would cut this tag off where you see the scissor line, but I would keep the Louis Vuitton X Murakami tag just because, I like it to be attached to a scarf. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose it. So yeah, it's a shame that they didn't put it on the other side because the other side, I'll show you, it's just the Louis Vuitton with no cherry blossom. So I was like, oh, they could have just, swapped it out. What do you guys think? Is that a design mishap? But anyway, I'm just gonna wear it for the video. I think it suits really well with my top, you guys, because it has the, petals, the cherry blossom petals. Oh, I'm in love with this. So you can tie it on your handbag handles as well, which I may do for the upcoming bag that I have. That's probably they're going to be the part 2 video. Oops, I can't even tie. So yeah, I think that's really cute. I love the cherry blossoms on this. Now, cherry blossoms is probably one of the most like first preference in my opinion, in my books, from all the 3 waves. Just because I don't have anything cherry blossom vintage, because as I said in a previous video, it's like quite high price point, and I prefer and like the condition of it in the resale market is like it's not that great, like condition for what you're paying. So I never really dove into getting cherry blossoms because the price was high and the condition wasn't very good to justify the price. So when they like re-released it, I'm just like, I would do anything and everything to try to get my hands on as much as I can. Because, yeah, that's a little explanation of why I'm so obsessed with the cherry blossoms. But anyway, let's go to the second reveal, which is in this small little box. So let's just go. Oh, here it is. So this one is to reveal the card holder. Oh my goodness, guys, look how adorable that is. So you have the big cherry blossom So it's not like all the petals, but it's just like the big, like giant, like zoomed in version of it. But it's so beautiful, and it has this like light pistachio color, and the light pistachio color complements the I don't know if you can see the outline of these little bubbles around the face of the cherry blossom. So that's why they chose that color. Because I was a bit skeptical. I was like, oh, I'm not the biggest fan of green, like the color green, but like pistachio green. But I guess it complements the inside. So that's a great contrast. And then at the back is just the plain monogram. So it has a card slot here and the front here. And then inside, oh, it has the little like, control cards that Louis Vuitton has, like telling you what the, item is. And yep, inside, as you can see, it has the limited edition like stamping, like 20th anniversary collection Louis Vuitton X Murakami. This one was made in Spain. I actually looked at my Panda card holder, and then it's also made in Spain. So I'm guessing all the card holders have been made in Spain. So that's interesting to know. But it is so cute, guys. So adorable. So these are the two accessories that I managed to get from the collection. Now, seeing that this is going to be a part one of free series, there are going to be two more videos of a review, and those are the I would say the main event. These are just the little add-ons, but I'm really excited about the upcoming two videos that I will film, but it's not here yet. It's going to be coming in May from the timeline that I've been given. And yeah, uh, so the part two of the video would be one of my, if you see my previous video of like me reviewing the collection, I was deciding either between the pochette, pochette accessoire, and then the Speedy 25. So that video is going to be either one or the other. So comment in the put in the comments down below, what do you think the part two item is going to be? It's going to be one of those two. So I'm giving you guys a little hint. It is still pending validation, but I'll get into the whole story time about that in that video of how I secured it. But let's just fingers hope that it does pull through. I mean, I hope it does. I hope I don't jinx myself, but you know, it is, yeah, it is what it is. So I wanted to go through over the whole timeline of pre-orders and ordering online about this whole collection. Now, I wanted to start off by saying there are three main dates for this collection. The first date is the 7th of March. Now, the 7th of March is when the pre-orders opened in for the VVICs or the elites or the very top clients. Now, I'm just speaking on Australia that because I am in Australia and this is what I experienced in my country. I knew that I think the US, they didn't have any pre-orders, regardless if you were VVIC or the toppest client. I could be wrong, but that's what I've been hearing. But I'm just talking about Australia. So yeah, the 7th of March, orders open for very, very top clients. I would say $100,000 spent a year, then you're able to order. And apparently, sales associates were putting through orders for their like lower tier clients or people who didn't spend much. But the regional like Louis Vuitton team who like facilitates all the orders, they were canceling all the orders. Whoever is not like the toppest client, with if you have the name, you have to submit a name, and if that name doesn't have an attachment saying that, oh, it's a top client, the orders will be automatically cancelled and will become available for the next person. So that was the 7th of March date. And then we have the 14th of March. Now, this one is the pre-launch, which is like the online launch. Um, Now, that one is part of my part two of my review. So that's going to be coming up. So I'll explain to you what happened on that day, the stress, the anxiety, the whole bit. But that's another day. That's the online pre-launch. So you can pre-order on that time. And yeah, so and the second date is, well, the official launch date, which was the 21st of March, which just happened yesterday, which is where I was picking up these two items that I have here. And But these two items, you guys, I'll tell you a little story time of how I got these two items. It wasn't because I, went to the store hoping that they had free stock available. There was no free stock available at all. And how I got this, it was from the first date, which was the 7th of March, which was pre-ordered to the toppest clients. Now, I'm not saying I am the toppest client, but I would say I have connections to in order to reach out to somebody who is a top client. Because I used to work. I don't know if you guys know. I used to work in the luxury retail space here in Australia for many many years, over like 7 years. I've made so many great connections with clients and colleagues and all that. So I did reach out to one of my old clients because I knew we got along. She was my top client when I was working for a certain brand. And she is my friend now. So, and I just asked her for a favor. I was asking, oh, was she planning on buying anything from the cherry blossoms? And she said yes. I initially wanted to like, see my luck if I could get like a pochette or the speedy, which was my preferences. But she was ordering other things, but I didn't want to be too like invasive. But she was so sweet. She was like, "Oh, would you like anything? I'll just add it to my list, and I'll send it to my sales associate, and then if it works out, you can just take it." So I was like, "Oh my God, that's so great!" But I didn't want to be too greedy, you guys. Like she's doing me such a great favor. This is such a hard eye, collection to get. So I did put in the request just for the small items. So that's how I was able to get it because I had like a previous ex-client that I used to work with at a retailer. She's a top client in Louis Vuitton. I won't disclose her name. Well, that's a bit stupid of me if I did. But yeah, so, and then she put in her list and she was like, maybe like the next day, she was like, she was like, oh, good, son. Yep, now my sales associate reserved it for us. Oh, good. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much because I was hyperventilating because I wasn't able to like secure the bags, but I didn't want to like because I knew the 14th was coming and I didn't want to worry about like small little accessories. I wanted this. I really wanted this as well, but the main priority was the bags. So I didn't want to worry about like, getting these later. I just wanted to focus on the main event, which was the handbags. And and yeah, it pulled through. I'm so grateful for her for pulling through for me and like sharing her her goodwill and her good like graces with me. So and I mean I've done a lot of favors for her when I was working was when I was her when I was her sales associate. So we're like really good friends now. So it's like asking a friend for a favor basically. It's not yeah. So that's how I was able to secure these two pieces, you guys. So I know I'm very lucky. I'm very fortunate to be able to secure these pieces. It is such a tornado of confusion of what's available to pre-order, what dates, who involved, who can do what. But yeah, I mean, everything works out in the end. I feel like if you have the determination and the focus and like you really really want it, there is gonna be a way to get it. I've seen some like YouTubers saying that, oh, if it will come to me, if it was meant for me, it'll come to me. I was like, no, that's not how it works, darling. You gotta put in the hard work if you want it. You gotta be like on the phone, not hassling, but like persuading and like not praying but like envisioning like oh make it come to me, but you also have to put in the work. You can't just like wish for it and then just do nothing and like hopefully it will just show up in your hands. Anyway, that's my little rant. So yeah, so I hope that you enjoyed this video and a little explanation on how I got these two items. um so there will be the part two of my cherry blossoms unboxing, hopefully in May, hopefully earlier. It's still pending validation, but I'm quite hopeful. But I'll explain to you when I review the next video. But it will be a handbag. But so tell me, which one do you think it'll be? Will it be the Speedy 25 that I chose or the Pochette accessories? So that one is in relation to the online pre-launch. And then the third part free video is going to be related to the 21st of March, which was the launch date, where I went in to collect these items, these two, but I was able to pre-order something else, but that's a mystery. So you're gonna have to, subscribe and, hit the bell notification, and to see what that may be. Hopefully it'll be like in the same time frame as the part two. It wouldn't be too like long of a wait in between two, because I assume they'll be coming very close together in time. But yeah, that one deserves its own video as well and its own explanation. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. It's lovely to see you all again in a video. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm quite like ecstatic because I managed to get the things that I really, really wanted from this collection. It's like, for me, I know these are luxury items and they're like they're quite materialistic and all that, but for me, it's more like when I was really young, I always like promised myself, my like future self or my young self, that I would like get these items for him, for that younger self. So it's kind of like satisfying that wish, or that feeling that I wanted to have when I was really young, and I'm like peeking through the windows of Louis Vuitton and dreaming that I could own one of these pieces one day. Because what's getting to me is like it's the Murakami, it's the characters, like the cherry blossoms, the super fat panda, and the multicolor. It just brings a certain like feeling of happiness for me, that I just can't really describe. I mean, it's a nostalgic feeling, but it's more than the items. It's a feeling that I want to satisfy. Of a young kid who is, a bit shy, expressing his interest in luxury fashion, because he is a boy. But yeah, I feel like I'm grown more into my skin and a bit more of myself. Like my true self is more coming out, and yeah, I mean, I don't really get like judgment. Like I don't really like take it into heart anymore as I used to, because like you for those people, they're not really part of your life, so why bother taking their criticism? But anyway, that's another video. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you guys managed to secure anything from the Cherry Blossoms launch, or tell me your experience, or vent out your frustration. I know this is like, oh, it was such a mess as well, but I feel like in Australia it's a bit more relaxed mess. It wasn't like a bigger mess like overseas, like in the US, and I don't know about Europe and like Asia, but yeah. All right, thank you for watching, and I will hopefully see you in part two of the Murakami Cherry Blossoms unboxing, and that's the main event. Okay, bye guys.